Okay. Start streaming. All right. All right. So is everyone like super bored today?
Yep. Us all day, pretty much.
Yeah, Definitely. Me too. So, I'm going to I don't know how much you guys are into fitness or what kind of things you are looking for in this. So I'm going to talk a little bit. And then at the end, we'll have some time to kind of discuss, because I want to make this something that you guys are looking forward to, want to be a part of. I don't want to you guys probably don't want to watch me bebopping around doing something, or maybe you do because I'm kind of funny, but you guys want to get something out of it maybe. So I'm just going to talk a little bit about things that we can do, things that I think everyone can do just to kind of start, no matter what direction you go in. And we'll go from there, and you guys can, anytime that you guys want to jump in, I know you guys are on mute, but anytime you want to ask a question and you want to jump in, please do. Okay. So my name is Liz, and I'm a program manager with the Boys and Girls Club. My background, I actually went to college for exercise science. I don't really currently do anything with that degree. I got my master's degree in sport management, and now I'm working with the Boys and Girls Club. So it makes no sense, I know, but I can at least help us on a journey. I'm also a former basketball coach, college basketball coach. So if there's anyone that's an athlete out there, I can really help you, kind of guide you through. Right now, it's really weird, right? So we're in a time when you guys aren't at school, you're not playing sports, whatever, you're not, you're kind of cooped up in your house. So if there's any questions, maybe that have to do with being in a specific sport, and if you have aspirations of playing on the college level, I'll also answer stuff like that. I know not everyone, everyone's a different kind of level. So I just wanted to let you guys know that I do have that background. And if you guys have questions about stuff like that, I can easily answer that. So I would like to just start, because I don't know any of you guys. I know you guys probably work with Emily a lot. If you guys could just introduce yourselves, so I just kind of know who I'm talking to. Anthony, if you want to start, maybe say your name, what grade you're in. If you are interested in something specific with the fitness, or if you do play a sport.
Well, Anthony. Honestly, I was real big into sports. I flip-flopped around playing sports. I started off whenever I was real young, I was a wrestler, and I wrestled probably 4 years, and then I got back into it for another year in I want to say 8th grade. I played a couple of my practices, and then there was a little situation. I couldn't play sports anymore. Okay. And then I started playing hockey, ice hockey. I was playing deck hockey for a while, but I started playing ice hockey in 9th grade, maybe 8th grade actually. But I was playing for Ringgold, and I got way too many concussions. I'm in the middle of a concussion right now. I'm still not cleared from it. But I don't really play sports anymore. I kind of just ride a skateboard, as weird as that sounds, but that's all I really do.
Okay, cool. I'll go to thank you for sharing. I'm just going to go right in order on my screen page, because I can see you.
Hi. I'm 16. I'm in 10th grade, and I'm not athletically talented at all. I don't physical stuff. I dance because I'm in musical and stuff, and I sing. So that's kind of physically challenging, but that's pretty much it.
Hey, that's good. Got to keep busy. Bree, I'll go to you.
Hi. The sports I played volleyball. I did basketball for 5 years, but my mom took me out. I did track, and I tried softball, but I didn't like it. But I couldn't play volleyball in 9th grade because I came into the school late. And I couldn't play volleyball in 10th grade because I had something with my knee.
Okay. Are you a junior or are you a sophomore?
I am a sophomore.
Sophomore. Okay. Do you want to play next year, or are you just thinking not really?
I want to play.
Okay. Cool. So, thank you for sharing. And I guess last, Casey.
Hi, I'm Casey. I go to McKee Sport, and I don't really play any sports.
Okay, cool. So this isn't for like people that play sports or anything. Obviously, you're super bored. Just being active every single day can have a lot of benefits. Just like getting out of the house. Like I know we're all kind of like stuck. You know, we're limited to doing a lot of things, but we can do stuff in the house, outside the house, as long as we're safe. So just a couple things, just real quick. You know, when I say like physical activity and this is fitness, like you guys probably think like maybe like workout videos. I don't know what you guys think when you heard like, hey, we have a fitness portion. So I want to get your feedback at the end of this, but like fitness in general, just being like physically active every single day can have so many benefits. You know, being inside a house, especially like when it's not super warm out, it's rainy, it's cold, you kind of get like that depression kind of sets in. So just being able to do something physical each day and have like that activity can help you kind of like get out of that rut a little bit. It doesn't even matter what it may be. It could be taking a walk one day. It could be just like doing a 20-minute video. Maybe you have something that you want to watch, yoga, or if you want to do like strength training. It kind of just depends on what your interest is. Just kind of doing something to get you moving can definitely get you out of like that whole like, oh man, this is like, I'm tired, I'm sluggish, I'm depressed. It kind of like helps, even in like when we're in like normal time, it kind of helps you get out of that rut and kind of like pumps stuff to your brain. Like you start thinking a little bit clearer. Your mentality is better. You feel better about yourself. You're happy. So just stuff like that. Huge benefits of just being active, even for like a half an hour a day. You know, they recommend 100. I don't know who they is, but 150 minutes a week, which really breaks down to 30 minutes for 5 days, just to kind of get some of these benefits. You know, it helps with weight loss, as we all kind of know. That's, you know, when you think about fitness, usually people's goals are, you know, I want to lose weight. Another goal with fitness, if you're someone trying to maybe gain some weight, when I say that, I mean like muscle weight. Like you want to look good, you want to get a little definition. You know, helps with your bones, things that are internalized that you don't really know. It helps with your bones. Like over time, you guys are all going to get old. You probably don't think that right now. I was once your age and I was like, oh man, I'm never getting old. But I have to stay physically active, because if I don't, like, I can just tell my body is just like it, especially when you get older, it just like rapidly goes. So you have to maintain your body. So no matter what you do, if you like to ride skateboards and that's your physical activity, if you want to go out for a walk, you walk your dog, just keeping something up. I mean, the benefits are crazy. So I'm not going to bore you with all that. But I just wanted to like let you know that fitness doesn't necessarily mean like I'm going to be sitting here bouncing around, giving you guys all this, unless that's what you guys want. You want to follow me in like a structured 30-minute class kind of thing, just to get you guys motivated, moving, and being accountable on Fridays. But there's so many benefits to doing it. And I'm so glad that at least the 4 of you are here, and hopefully maybe we can grow it. Because I think when you have, you know, your peers and then someone like me, we can all be accountable, and we can make sure that we're all on the right track. There's 5 simple steps kind of to get you motivated and to get you on the right track. First is basically track everything. So when I say track everything, I know you guys are probably all on your phones all the time, using apps. I'm a little bit more old school. I like to use, you know, a notebook, but I do have apps too. So just something that helps you be accountable. So the number one thing is to kind of know what your body's like. I mean, you kind of have to know where your starting point is. So if you, the best app I can find that I know I use, and so many of my friends that are really into like just being active every single day, it's called MyFitnessPal, and it's an app. It's free. You don't have to buy anything. And it's the best resource for pretty much everything, from putting your information, your weight, your height, your goals. It tracks, you know, your nutrition. You throw it in, you put what you ate kind of thing. It has different classes you can do, different recipes for stuff. So, I mean, it literally has everything in there. If you play around with the app, you would be like, oh, wow, I didn't know that, or I can try that. So I suggest, like, if you guys are bored and want to throw that in, that would be a great place to start. The second thing is always set a goal. I know you guys probably talk about this all the time with workforce development in school. Setting goals is a huge thing. And I'm not saying like, you know, Liz, I really want to lose 50 pounds. Well, that's a great goal. But you guys, I think, need to be realistic and have very small to medium goals that you know you can attain real quick. So when you do get to that, you're like really proud of yourself. If you do something that's like a long-term big goal, you might not ever get there. But if you start, you know, hey, I really want to just do 5 days this week. And that's my goal. I really want to get in my 150 minutes in. And then when you get that done, you feel so proud of yourself and you feel good. And I think that's a huge goal. So your goal can be anything you want. It doesn't have to be weight loss. It doesn't have to be bulking up with muscle tone. It doesn't have, you know, it can be anything just to feel better about yourself. I mean, that's honestly a huge thing for me. I just like doing activity because I like the feeling that it gives you. Like you're just proud that you got it done, you accomplished something, and you just feel good about yourself. And that's a great feeling. If you guys are really interested, step 3 is kind of plan ahead. So when I say plan ahead, I mean that's kind of the nutrition part of it. Planning your meals maybe a day ahead and having them like ready for the next day. So you don't go nuts and eat. I know you guys are all home. You probably are like killing your parents or whoever you live with all the food. Like you're probably in the kitchen more than you are, you know, doing anything else. Cause you're just like, ooh, I can get chips. I can grab this. I can grab that. And it's hard for me. I'm struggling. Like, I'm like, oh, wow. My kitchen's like 10 feet away. I can go grab, you know, something to snack on. But if you prepare meals like a day ahead and you know that's what you're going to eat, it kind of helps you stay on track. But we don't have to talk about that too much. That's if you guys want to, or we can talk separately about that. Kind of into that is the fourth point is just counting your macros. And I think, I'm not sure if any of you even know what a macro is. And if you do, that's awesome. But macros are pretty much like your proteins, your carbs, and your fats. So those are the most essential things that you need to sustain a healthy eating plan. A lot of people think like carbs, like I need to cut them out. No, you need carbs because it helps fuel your energy. You need fat, you need protein. So all that you do need. Obviously, you just need in certain amounts. Like you don't want to be eating 5 loaves of bread. Like that's not going to do the trick. Or you don't want to be eating a whole box of cookies. I mean, I like eating cookies and I like hamburgers and cheeseburgers and all that, but you have to do that in moderation. And then the last thing is just create a workout plan. So after talking with me, we can come up with one, or you can do your own thing. Like if every day you're like, okay, I want to walk 2 miles every day. Just get me out of the house. I can get some fresh air. I'll go for a walk. Download the app. And I'm pretty sure it does steps. And so it can track, you know, your 2 miles. Or if you guys have an Apple Watch, or if you have a phone, there's a million apps for everything. Just track it. So you just create your own workout plan. If you like to dance and you like to follow someone on YouTube doing dance, that's awesome. Do your dance every day. You want to do 30 minutes of dance? That's awesome. If you want to, whatever your goal is, you kind of just figure out what your workout plan is. I like to personally go for runs every day, and I do a lot of lifting. Now that I'm not in the gym, runs are easy. I don't really have too much equipment at home, but I figure it out. You can be creative. You can use milk jugs. You can use cans. You can use your backpack and put books in it and do squats with it. I mean, there's tons of stuff we can do. So those are just the 5 things. And I just wanted to kind of break that down. When you're doing your activities, you're doing fitness, if you keep those 5 points and especially tracking in place, that you'll start seeing your goals come to fruition. You're going to see them. You're going to be super proud of yourself for keeping on track and being accountable. That's why MyFitnessPal is a huge thing, no matter what activity you're doing. So that's basically really what I wanted to talk to you guys about today. I didn't want to dive into anything too specific because I don't want to be sitting here lecturing you guys. I'm not a teacher. I'm not a professor trying to give you all the science behind everything. But if you guys do have questions or there's anything specific as far as any of that goes, like I would be happy to answer anything. But that's pretty much all I have for this little portion of it. Obviously, as this goes, we can create something that you guys want to pop on and you can follow along and do something with me. If you guys want to do challenges, you want to do something fun, we can create something together, or you can just trust I can't see you guys and you guys can all just hide yourselves and I'll just do whatever and you guys can either watch me and be entertained or you can join along. It's up to you guys. This clubhouse is all about you. So I want to hear your feedback. So what I'm going to do now, and if you guys just want to talk, because I know you guys are super bored, we can talk about anything you guys want. I'm going to stop the recording and stop the live stream. So then we can start chatting if you guys have any questions. Is that cool? I'm hoping that's fine. No, everyone's on. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone's on silent. I'm sure everyone was super excited about all that. So we'll just talk a little bit about that. So give me 1 second here. And I'll stop that.